Good morning, it's Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards, and I'm recording this on January 2nd, but uploading it on January 3rd, which means you can look inside this catalog, because I'm not going to record or upload this till January 3rd. So, if you haven't seen the inside yet, I'm going to show you these things. Today we're going to do a card using the Heartfelt bundle and some sentiments from Heart to Heart. This is the card. This is the inside. And then I was going to show you this. This is what's inside the catalog. You see that? Lots of nice things. And we just got word, well, I'm using this paper. It's very beautiful, and the ribbon and the little faceted gems. And then the stamp set and the dies, and I'll show you those closer. I'm just going to do a real quick go through on this so you can see what's in it. Some very beautiful things. I had a hard time deciding which ones to buy. I love this and the paper. So it's just a real quick run through of what's in here. There's some nice bundles, and the blades for the trimmer are available today. You can buy those. These are nice. I've been using those on the paper pumpkin. Another thing that's going to be happening starting January 3rd, I believe, are some dies for these. If you're a demonstrator, you can get these dies starting, I think this paper says, you can get them, if you're not a demonstrator, you can get them starting February 4th. If you are a demonstrator, you can order them earlier. I think the 3rd. So anyway, there's going to be a set of dies for these, and then out of the celebration, isn't this cute? This is really pretty. I've done a card on that using this DSP. These are free items. There's going to be a die set for this, and a die set for this ladybug. It's very cute. I've done cards with that. You sign up as a demonstrator. You get, for $99, you get $125 worth of product. You get the new mini trimmer. It's very cute. Looks like this. It's this kind of a trimmer. I've used that several times. And 6x6 sample of paper. And then a stamp set of your choice, all for $99, no shipping. That's starting January 3rd. Anyway, there's some more beautiful things in here. I'll real quick show you. I'll be using some of these products. There's some pretty bee paper that goes with that set. I don't know if you saw it when I was thumbing through here. It's right here. The bee paper. I haven't used that yet. There's so many things. It's going to take me a while to use everything. This is really cute with the birds. And here's the set. It's a bundle. This is going to have a set of dies, and they're all limited time. This is gorgeous paper. the stamp set. That looks not nice. I don't know, what do you think? Some nice things in here. Sorry, this is a quick run through because I have a card to show you. Anyway, these are some kits. This right here, just showing you some of the sets. And if you don't have a demonstrator and you would like to order from me with your first order, I will send you the catalog, this mini catalog and the celebration. Anyway, that's kind of a cute set right there. So that's our catalog run through really fast. Let's make this card. I took some of the DSP, and what I did with this is get my notes here. This is going to be card number 1. This is thick whisper white, opens up, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. A piece of real red cardstock is 5 3/8 by 4 1/4. And then I have a piece for the inside that's 5 by 3 3/4. Piece of whisper white. I've already stamped and everything on this, and I'll show you the stamp sets that I'm using. This one is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. And then for the sentiment, this little piece is 3 by 1/2 inch. And then I've got a piece of red that's just slightly bigger, real red, to put this on top. And I stamped it with Flirty Flamingo stamp sets. So I'm using this stamp set, which is the heartfelt, and then the heart to heart. So I stamped this on the inside in Flirty Flamingo, and then I stamped this little image here and here, and then I also stamped it on the envelope, just a small thing, and then I stamped this little image on the front of the envelope right here. And you could stamp this in the corners. What I did was I used this punch. This is the detailed trio punch. This is what I use to stamp or to punch these little things right here, so that when you put it on your cardstock, it just kind of shows through. And then I had some little hearts, just a little heart punch, or you can take some of the DSP and just fussy cut around these little hearts and put them on there. That would work also. This is from the DSP. Looks like this, and I just punched it out with this punch that's part of the bundle. Here's the other punch that's the scalloped one. And for this is the back of the paper. And this paper is hearts on one side and the diagonal stripes on the other. So it looks like this. So this is going to be here. Turn these over, one on top, one on the bottom. I punched this out in real red with the scallop punch, and I used this tailored tag punch to punch the little flag ends. So let's get started on this. And I'm going to make sure I do this correctly because we have some ribbon to put on there before we glue it to the front of the card. So let's get started here. We're going to do this first. I'm going to glue this piece, and you make sure when you do this gluing that it's right side up, because those hearts are directional. So we're going to glue this on here. Now this piece, when I cut it out whole, it was 5 1/4 by 4, and then I cut it to where the two pieces on the ends are 1 1/4 each, and the center piece is 2 3/4. So I'm just going to put that on there, try and get it all straight. It's already crooked. And if you overlap it a little bit here, we're going to cover that with ribbon, so it doesn't really matter if it overlaps on there a little bit. And it'll get this piece on there. And then we're going to attach the ribbon so we don't forget to do it before we glue it to the front of the card. Put that piece on there. Glue it on the glue. Okay. Ribbon. I'm putting a piece of ribbon across here, centered, attaching it with tape. If you're interested in signing up as a demonstrator, I would love to have you on my team. Like I said, it's only $99 and you get a lot of product with that for that amount of money. Okay, now we're going to take the ribbon that I've already tied the bow. We're going to do the same thing. I have a glue dot on the back of this ribbon, and I want it centered on the card, like so. And then we tape it to the back, like that. I do a lot of the stamping and stuff ahead of time because I try to keep these videos, fairly short. Nobody wants to watch me stamp. So once you've done this part, then you can attach it to the front of your card. Trust me, it's very hard to get it unattached if you forget to put the ribbon on first. It's possible, and I've done it, but it's much nicer if you do it before you glue it down. Okay, then I took this piece, which I punched it out of that DSP with the heart punch, and then I attached it to this, which I punched out with the scallop punch, and then I glued these. I have to get all my gluing done. Okay. I like this sentiment. It says, being friends is better than eating candy, but let's do that too. I thought that was cute. Okay. Now we just need some glue dots, or not glue dots, Stampin' Dimensionals. I put one I put it like that on the heart. And then I put 3 on the sentiment, just like so. And I put it to where the dimensionals don't touch the ribbon, just like that. This is very pretty ribbon. Put this on here. We're going to do the gems last, so let's do the inside of the card. So we're going to glue this. I stamped this with Flirty Flamingo, and then this is Real Red. And I put a little dot kind of right here in the corners. Oops, it's supposed to be a little dot, and not very much glue there. Just a little. I'll wipe some of that off. Get too much and then it seeps through the holes, and I don't like that. So you can just kind of spread it around, wipe it off a little bit so it doesn't seep through the holes. Okay. And attach this to your piece of Real Red. Okay, and we'll glue it to the inside, and we're almost done. Center that inside the card. Now, you can certainly leave it like this, or if you have some little hearts, which I have plenty, from some little punch I had. And what I did, I just put a dot of glue. I tried to make it just a dot. If you put too much, then it kind of makes a mess. Okay. And I kind of dabbed a little bit of it off. Put my hearts in there. And I would put it so that the hearts, the point of the heart is towards the center. Just like so. Now you don't have to add these. I just like the way it looked. You can do something different. If you don't have that punch, you can use one of the stamps, like the one I used on the envelope. You could do that in the corner, each corner. That would look cute too. Okay. Now we're going to take some of our gems. And there's several sizes, and they are not self-adhesive. So, because they're not self-adhesive, you've either got to have a really tiny glue dot, or you can use your fine tip glue pen. Make sure that glue is on there. So you decide where you want your gems. Just kind of random. so you can get that to come out without it making a big bubble like it always does. Okay, so we're going to put one right there, one right there, and one right there. Get that back on there. And that is really hard to get back in there for me. It's worse than threading a needle. Okay, and take a pick tool, pick it up, put it on there, something to get it unstuck from your take a pick tool. Yeah, that wants to stick on there. Let's try just the fingers. Sometimes I feel like I'm all thumbs. And the last one, see if we can get that on there. You can think of a better way to do this. It would be nice to know. I don't know why that came off there like that. There. Okay. All done. There's your card. How do you like it? Let me know. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Remember, here's my website if you're interested in signing up as a demonstrator or placing an order. If you have any questions, my email, elainescustomcards@gmail.com. elainedotson.stampinup.net is my website where you can place orders. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a blessed day.